I mean, like I say, it's not made up. I had investigative people go to South Africa and figure out what's going down there. And like I say, they kidnap white people, and like I say, they'll do these advertisements in the movies where they say, "Come to South Africa, it's fine, come on down here." You know what they'll do is they'll arrest the boyfriend, and then while the girlfriend is trying to find out or whatever, you know, they break into they break into the room, they steal all your money, and then and then they rape the girl. You know, it's basically just a bunch of black South African. You know, and then she gets pregnant and she goes home and she has a little black guy and they're like, ah, yay, we got another person in another country or whatever. I don't really know. Yeah, they turn them into sex slaves and stuff. You know, that's the zombie way. They've been doing it for 500 years. Like I say, like 500 years ago, they were basically taking their little hallucinogens and basically giving it to people and pretty much making them go crazy or whatever and see things and stuff. That's zombie way. And the leader was forcing his own black people to take the zombie way stuff. Yeah, he pretended to be this mystical dude. Yeah, like that. But he really wasn't. He was just a disgusting guy that used to use needles and meth, or not meth, but I mean hallucinogens, LSD. He used a lot of LSD, a lot, like every day. Anyway, he used to be like mystical. It's like shut the fuck up. Anyway, uh, anyway, seriously, I don't make this shit up. Um, and the thing with the Renault, I had a Renault cars there, and a Renault had and hit this tree, and people were wondering what the heck was going on with their car, and and they thought it was like possessed, and what it was what was there's a starter switch, right, and then there's a there's something to do with the starter switch, but the starter switch was somebody had stolen their car before, a couple days before, and so the guy put in some way where you have to press two buttons or something like that. Anyway, the guy, I think this other guy, he shot the car. This black guy had jumped in it to steal it, and he was trying to steal it. This French black guy or something, a servant that worked for them. He was trying to steal the car to take it, and he'd gotten mad, and he'd shot it, and it caused electrical short and caused the car to start up, and it was already in gear, so it took off. You know, and he was like screaming and jumped out the car or whatever, and then ran. Anyway,